Hello golfers, PGA professional Todd Kolb, and today I want to talk about club fitting and specifically the length of a golf club. And Ryan is a master fitter here with Osteds Golf. Ryan, I have to ask you to get this segment started right. I've heard of at least one tour professional who is playing with clubs that are all the same length. This is just fascinating to me. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about the importance of club length and maybe why this individual is playing clubs that are all the same length.
It's an interesting concept. We found that by fitting people into those, they have allowed them to make a little bit more consistent swings. Pretty simple, one ball position, one swing with every golf club.
It's an interesting concept. I mean, obviously, I would think in theory, and this is what I want to ask you about. The longer the shaft gets, I know from a coaching standpoint, it gets a little bit more difficult to make good solid contact. And so in theory, it kind of makes sense.
Obviously, everybody is built differently. We have tall individuals, short individuals. Probably the most important thing is to focus on the arm length.
Okay.
And then ultimately, when we get them back in the hitting bays, seeing how they set up to the ball too. But we'll take some measurements initially. We'll measure a knuckle to floor, wrist to floor, depending on manufacturer, to kind of give us a static starting point with the length. And then from there, we get them on the launch monitors, and we looked at the consistency. Will allow them to hit it more consistently.
And so if for the people, if they're playing and they got their set of clubs, they're out there, would there be one or two things that they might notice in their shot pattern or they might feel in their swing that would kind of be maybe a general indicator that maybe the clubs are the wrong length for them? Is there any common things?
Exactly, yeah. If the golf club is too long, sometimes we see people they may have a tendency to pull some shots, because that's going to make the golf club sit out a little bit more. It's going to kick that toe up in the air. If the golf club's too short, their posture is a little bit off. You can see shots kind of miss a little bit. Maybe you catch it a little low on the face. The shots come out a little bit low.
And when somebody comes in and does a fitting with you guys here at Osteds, I'm assuming obviously you check that out and then you build them or you order them to that length, or how does that?
Exactly, yeah. So, with our fitting tools like the wall behind us, we'll have shafts in those different lengths, and we'll test the different length based on some measurements. But we can either do it in-house or we order them from the manufacturers. They'll build them to the right specs.
Yeah. Well, whether you're a new golfer or a seasoned professional making a living with your name on your bag, like the gentleman you referenced here is always called the same length. Length is important.
It is.
Length is very important. So when you come here and you do a fitting with Osteds Golf, obviously that's one of the things they're going to check out. It's a really cool process. I had a chance to go through it today. And next time you buy a set of clubs, make sure they're the right length. And when you come here to Osteds, you're certainly going to get that experience.